This is how power works. One person at the top, three people in the middle, everyone else at the bottom, and everyone at the bottom spends their entire life just looking up. That's the whole system. That's always been the whole system. This is you. You don't exist yet. No name in any room, no weight in any conversation, nothing. Not yet. You were born in Jalisco. Not the city, not a town, a dot on a map that doesn't mean anything to anyone outside of it. You're 7 years old. Oh, so you look through a cracked window. Outside, a black truck, clean, shining, not a scratch on it, parked right in front of the neighbor's house like it owns the street. You've never wanted anything that badly before. You didn't even have a word for what you were feeling. At your house, breakfast is a question. Lunch is whatever luck shows up. Dinner depends on the day. Your mother never says a word about it. She just slides the empty bowl towards you like maybe there's something left. There isn't. Maybe hunger felt so ordinary back then, it didn't even hurt. Your cousin's name is Rodrigo, 16 years old, 8th grade dropout, brand new motorcycle, cash in both hands, always. You're 7, you don't ask questions, you just watch him smile and think, that's what money does to a person. Your teacher stands at the board and says, study hard, study and you'll have a future. You stare at a blank notebook page, then you look out the window. Rodrigo is out there laughing on that motorcycle without a care in the world. The future sounds far away. Tomorrow is right there. Those are two completely different things. 14 now. Rodrigo takes you somewhere. A room. A man. His name is Toro. Not tall, not physically intimidating, but the moment he walks into a room, every single person in it goes quiet. He looks at you. Doesn't say anything. Just looks. Head, eyes, hands. Then he nods. One nod. That's it. You're in. First job is the simplest one. Stand on a corner. 8 hours. Don't move. Watch everything. A police car passes. You send a 1. A stranger gets too close. You send a 2. Nothing happens. You keep sending 3s. 6 hours of 3s. Nothing ever happens. But your hands won't stop shaking the entire time. They pay you 500 pesos a week. 25 American dollars. You're standing in the rain at 2 in the morning, thinking you're the richest person alive. In one sense, you're right. Your father works 12 hours a day and brings home less. In another sense, you have no idea what's coming. Second job, they hand you a package, medium size, heavy, wrapped tight. No one tells you what's inside. You don't ask. That's the first rule they never have to teach you. You just know. You walk. Look left, look right. Keep walking. Your brain is screaming the whole time. Your legs don't care. They just keep moving. That's the part that surprises you most. First time holding 5,000 pesos. You don't move. You don't breathe. Just stand there and look at it. 5,000 pesos. Fits in one hand, weighs nothing physically, feels heavier than anything you've ever touched. You go home, you buy meat. Real meat. Enough for the whole family. Your mother looks at you. Where did the money come from? I did some work. She doesn't ask again. Maybe she already knows. Maybe not knowing is the only kindness left she can give you. 17. Toro puts something on the table in front of you. A gun. He says it's not for shooting anyone. Just carry it. Let people see it. You pick it up. Cold metal. Heavier than you expected. You don't put it down. Marco. El Gordo. Pelon. 4 of you in one truck going nowhere fast. Music up loud enough to shake the windows. Everyone laughing. For the first time in your life, you feel like you actually belong somewhere. Like these people would have your back no matter what. El Gordo is enormous, built like furniture. Nobody ever looks him in the eye. Except the cockroach. The cockroach walks right up to him like it owns the floor. El Gordo runs. That's the only time you ever see that man move fast. Then one night, someone shoots at you. Real shots, real wall, real bullets cracking into concrete above your head. You don't get hit, but you're flat against that wall and you absolutely cannot move. Not because you're hurt, because for the first time your brain fully understands that this is real. El Gordo grabs your arm, hauls you up. Vamos, vamos, move. You go home. Yet you eat an entire pot of rice by yourself in the dark. Fear does that, makes you need to fill something, like your body is checking. Still here, still alive, still hungry, They call it protection. Sounds clean when you say it like that. The job is simple. You knock on a door, you say nothing. You stand there. Most people understand immediately. The ones who don't, you remind them. You don't enjoy that part, but you do it. Because it's the job, and the job is the only thing keeping all of this going. 21. You're not standing on corners anymore. Now you're the one drawing the map, telling other people which corner is theirs. You sit in cold rooms doing math. Who's moving product? Who's not? What the numbers should look like. And here's what nobody warned you about. The biggest threat in this world isn't another cartel. The biggest threat is the people around you. Your neighbor could be feeding information. Your closest guy could be getting paid more by someone else. You stop trusting anyone all the way, including yourself. Someone has been skimming 10%. Not a lot, but enough that the numbers don't add up. You have 3 options. Ignore it and lose everyone's respect. Report it, and he vanishes, and people know you can't handle your own problems. Or you handle it yourself. You handle it yourself, because if you don't, someone else tests you again next week. Rodrigo dies at 20, shot over something small, gone before anyone arrived. He was the person you once believed was the richest man alive. 7 years old, looking at him with a fistful of cash, thinking that was everything. 7 years old and 7 bills. That was all you actually knew about him. You go to the funeral, you stand there, you don't cry. Not because you don't feel it, you just turned something off inside yourself somewhere along the way. A switch. Flipped down, nobody ever flipped it back. 26. Black truck in the driveway, yours. House with actual rooms, yours. People waiting at your door for you to tell them what to do. Everything that 7-year-old wanted looking through that window. All of it. Right here. You didn't expect it to feel this empty. Now you sit at tables with men who move entire regions. They talk about politics like it's sports. Real estate. Shell companies. How to wash money through restaurant chains. This isn't a gang. This is a second government. It has rules, structure, hierarchy, consequences, and you are still climbing it. Then one day, a piece of paper lands in front of you, a name. You know this person. He has young children. You sit with the paper for 3 hours. You don't move. You just sit with it. Then you pick up the phone. That's what moving up means. Not the car, not the office, not the title. It means you're the one who makes the call. Next morning, you turn on the news. There it is. You watch the whole segment. Then you turn the television off. And here is the most frightening part of this entire story. You feel nothing. You make coffee. You eat breakfast. You read the paper like it's any other morning. Because for you, it is any other morning. You know that's the most dangerous thing that's ever happened to you. Not a gun, not a bullet, not a rival. The fact that you feel nothing. Your mother tells everyone you're doing well in business. She's proud. Maybe she knows. Maybe she doesn't. Either way, she never says it out loud. You send money home every month. Your siblings finish school, go to university, get real jobs. You are a good son. You are also a man with blood on your hands. Both of those things are completely true at the same time. 30 years old, top floor of a building you would never have been allowed into 10 years ago. Looking down at a city full of lights. Somewhere far out past those lights is a small village that doesn't exist on any map anyone cares about. And a kid standing at a window, looking out. Not knowing he was looking at this, at you. You don't know how to look back at him. Rodrigo, Marco, El Gordo, Toro, Pelon. Most of them have an X now. You don't. Not yet. Sometimes you stand in front of a mirror. And looking back at you isn't a 30-year-old man. It's a 7-year-old kid. He's not angry. He's not even sad. He's just looking at you the way kids look at things they don't understand yet. Asking something he doesn't have the words for. And you, after everything, you don't have an answer. If you could say one thing to that kid, just one thing, what would it be? You stand there. You think about it, and the silence is the answer. Maybe that's the most frightening thing of all.